episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the official trailer for Pennyworth. Of course, a new DC original series coming out on EPIX.
Yes.
I don't think I have that channel. About the early times of Pennyworth when he was a badass MI6 agent.
Pretty much, it is a prequel series, but we're following Alfred Pennyworth, pretty much, who eventually becomes, as we all know, pretty much Bruce Wayne, Batman's butler, pretty much. So...
Sorry, at first I heard you say it, and I thought you worded it different, and I thought, wait, Alfred becomes Bruce Wayne? What? What?
But it follows, because originally in the comics, pretty much, they did currently change it to where he was a former MI6, pretty much, agent. So they said that pretty much he did a lot of crazy stuff back in the day.
The only, aside from that, the only other big thing I know is in previous footage they've released, they did confirm he does encounter a young Thomas Wayne.
Yeah,
so
they do eventually meet at some point, but it's not like, oh, right then and there, oh, I'm gonna hire you as a butler. No, it's more there. That's where we get to see the beginnings of their friendship.
Could you imagine if that's how season 1 ended? Are you gonna do me a butler? End of season.
No, I think what it is pretty much, like I said, it's just when they first meet, it's gonna be more of like a friendship, pretty much, like the start of their friendship. You know, he helps him probably. Who knows? But it's really interesting. Like I said, it sounds really awesome. Sounds very action-packed, and I know I think we mentioned this before off video, pretty much, that most likely he'll probably run into some very, very early incarnations of maybe certain villains that we may see down the road. Perfect example is like the League of Shadows. Maybe we get a hint of them in this, probably. Nothing too big, nothing too large, to the point where it's like, oh, you need Batman. No,
I wouldn't be surprised if he runs into some Cobblepot's parents.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Maybe the parentage of some of these villains we know of, either parentage or just something that we know eventually leads into what we see in the future.
Now, this is a standalone. This isn't connected to any of the other
DCs. As of right now, they said this is a standalone. This is not connected to everything.
The back of my head, I'm like, this is a prequel of fucking Gotham. I just know it.
But no, let's just dive right into this and take a look at this for the official trailer for Pennyworth. So here we go.
That will be cool if they show flash forward to show Sean Pertwee play older Alfred.
The army, I'll have no more to do with it now. I want to be my own man. I started up the security firm.
Sorry.
My apologies.
Security.
Thursday night's always a bit normal. We can meet Saturday, it's going to be a nice day.
Further forward, have you?
No, I saw the weather forecast.
Oh, damn.
Pennyworth. Thomas Wayne. I have security needs.
Ah.
I recently discovered a criminal conspiracy.
We're missed.
They can't afford to have any loose ends.
Oh! Oh no.
When you've got Thomas Wayne.
Shit. It's a call when you got Thomas Wayne.
You're a dancer, are you? I love dancing,
Mr. Pennyworth, if they kill me, they have to kill you. There will be no exchange. Things go pear-shaped. I'll do my best to keep you alive. This great nation of ours is at war with itself. We will take back this country. So coup d'etat. As a rule, if you have to use French words for something, I don't like it.
Damn.
I don't like violence. And I don't like you, mate.
Damn.
July 28th.
You find a position in a good household. You're right, you're a butler before you're 40.
Yeah, butler before you're 40.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna look up who the villain is exactly, but you know what?
I like it.
We've been doing TV rankings all day today. If I had to put it somewhere, God damn it, this is difficult because I really, I would put this on my list. I'm not gonna immediately watch it, just put it on my list.
It's on my list too. Again, it's not an immediate watch, but it's more of like it's on my list, so I'm gonna watch because it looks good. It really does. It looks like he does. It looks like he used to work for. He was in the military. Doesn't mention anything about MI6. Maybe in another season because it shows here as if he starts up his own security firm
of sorts.
Of sorts, pretty much. Maybe in another season. That's when MI6 recruits him.
Of course, and of course they have to add Thomas Wayne because you have to have that Batman connection.
Well, it's not even that. Even if they didn't have him, they could at least, like you said, pretty much by the end of it, he finally meets, Thomas Wayne, maybe, But here, I think what they want to do is to start up. They want to start the friendship between them two.
As much as we harp on shows like Titans, Pennyworth, and certain other comic book shows, we all want them to do well. And for the most part, from what we've seen in Titans, it's good. It's surprisingly
for not having a huge budget for a series, it does well for itself.
Like here, I'm liking what I'm seeing. The actor that got to play him, they're definitely going for more of the Michael Caine Alfred in this.
That's what it looks like.
You can tell just by his accent, the way he speaks. It sounds. I'm hearing Michael Caine in the back of my head.
Yeah.
So they're going for more of that type.
Yeah, that's what it is. And it looks like you said, they finished the war, so he's like, but he still wants to be something different. He wants to be something that. I'm not trying to say representable Batman, but he's like he wants to be the man he wants to be. So he starts up his firm.
After season 1, I can see him branching off into more locales. Not just the UK. Branching off to more locales. It doesn't have to be America. More different parts of Europe and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. I'm pretty sure they'll do that stuff like that. But
and I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Me too. Like I said, I like the action. I love how seriously intense it is. But I see where they're trying to do with the Batman. Well, not Batman, but with the Thomas Wayne stuff like that. They need to show where their friendship begins. Where it starts off and how they get that connection to where it makes sense to where when that time comes for him to be a butler and he needs his help to watch over his family. Pretty much, it's that time where you're like, okay, now you see where that connection comes in.
If they have to do an epilogue, for let's say final season, final episode, if they do an epilogue, they either gotta get Michael Caine or Sean Pertwee to reprise the role.
Somebody. They have to get somebody pretty much that a familiar voice pretty much that we can get because unfortunately the butler from the movies pretty much their first one from the 80s movies may rest in peace pretty much. I thought he would be a great job pretty much for him to do maybe a follow up here, but who knows? Maybe they have something up their sleeve. Maybe they do have some type of voiceover where he's kind of telling his stories and stuff like that to maybe a young Bruce. Maybe that would be a pretty cool little twist. Maybe he's just telling his stories, trying to teach him. But even if not, that's not the case. Like you said, maybe on the final episode of the series where you get some type of epilogue where you hear an older Alfred pretty much talking or something like that.
But like we said, overall, it's looking better than we originally thought it was going to look. Mm-hmm. And, can't wait to see more. Yeah. So, other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like it just a little bit more than anybody else, when it comes to talking about DC original series, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this pretty much trailer overall. If you've been following some of the DC live action shows pretty much, what are your guys' thoughts so far? With Titans, unfortunate Swamp Thing pretty much. I know it's ended already. They already cut they already ended, pretty much canceled it already, but they're still going on with the first season. What are your guys' thoughts on these shows overall? Do you think they're doing a good job so far? Displaying these stories of these characters that we know and love, pretty much reading from the comics. But tell me what you can't wait for this series. What do you anticipate to see in this series? Love to hear your guys' thoughts on that part. But then what you thought of our reaction overall. But most importantly, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very not so butler-filled episode of SRB.
See ya
later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can check us out on Twitter,
as well as Stardust,
@SuperReactBros.